Good morning, my name's Dave. Welcome to my channel. Today is January 1st, 2024. Wow, crazy. Happy New Year to everybody. I am here, I guess, to start a vlog. I figured while I was kind of filming stuff, I would talk about things like my goals and what I'm working on, and yeah, so if you're interested, keep watching. Hello again. It is almost 3 o'clock, so it's been like 3 hours since I last updated. I have not written, but it's okay because I streamed this morning from 8 till 10ish. I streamed and I got just under 1,200 words, so I'm not at 0 for the day. It's great. What I actually did for the last little while is I've been working on my bullet journal. It was originally just going to be a reading journal, and then I ended up kind of making it a reading and writing journal just because I feel like I'll use it more if it has more use than just reading. So I included like a lot of my reading stuff, but I've also included room for my writing projects, keeping track of them. It's not actually complete, which is why I didn't really like do a flip through video. I might show you a few pages, but I kind of have left it as like a fun work in progress. Like I drew a map on the first page, and like, no, it's not done, but like it'd be fun like over the year to finish the outline and add stuff to it. This is the map of my fantasy world project. But anyway, so I spent the last little while filling in my goals for the year because I was like, I haven't actually sat down and thought about it. So I did do my goals for the year. I made spaces. I don't like the washi tapes, but I made spaces for the 3 major projects that I want to work on. I'm gonna put mood board stuff in there, and then I also would like to work on my short stories because I have like, I'm not planning on publishing a collection, but like I have a collection of short stories that I would like to work on. So they're like written, but all need work in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, so I spent some time doing my goals for the year, and I also set up, excuse the pencil lines, but I set up my January. So these pictures are mood boardy. I'll probably show you like a top-down view, but they're mood boardy for 2 of my 4 point of view characters in this novel. And I just made my goals for January in my little calendar so I can mark off what I did and did not do on what days. I wanted to talk about my reading and writing goals for this year. So originally I had my reading goal for this year as 35 books, which I will have to update my Bujo because I had already made the 35 book page, my reading challenge for Goodreads. I made it 35. However, I finished this year at 42 books. So a lot of it is manga, but manga does count. A volume of manga counts. And I have plans to finish Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and then my friend would like me to start One Piece, which I have not decided on because it is 1,100 chapters so far. That's kind of a big commitment. But anyways, so manga alone should get me a lot of those books, but I also have a very long physical backlist to read and a few books that are new releases this year that I would like to read. So I increased my goal for the year to 50 books. Will I reach it? I don't know, because that's kind of a lot. And up until about October or November, I was struggling to get 30 books. So, it's fine. We're gonna see how it goes. So my goal for reading is 50 books for the year, and then I want to read every day, even if it's like a page. Just want to like make a habit of reading daily. I usually read before I go to bed. I have a Kindle, and my mom, because she's awesome, got me like the gooseneck thing. Gooseneck thingy, so I can put my Kindle on my bed. And then I have the clicker, 21st century. I'm too lazy. When you're comfy in bed and you don't want to like reach out into the cold to change the page, clicker. Anyways, so that was part of my Christmas present. I love it, Mom. I love you. Thank you so much. And then I also made a goal of reading 20 books from my physical backlist, PBR, whatever you would call it. I have a lot of books that look very nice, and I have not read them. I need to start getting on with it. So yes, I'll probably show this top down as well. But 24 anticipated reads for 2024. I picked 13 of the 24 books are books that I already own, and I will let you know how that goes. For writing, I want to also write daily. That kinda is a little bit looser of a goal, in that like I would like to write some words every day, but like if I write 5 words, I'm gonna say I wrote today, and that's it. Like, I'm not putting any judgment on myself for the amount of writing. I just would like to write and make progress. So I put write daily. I want to track my sprints. It's kind of inspired by Sarah Cahill. I don't know if I talked about this already. I might have talked about this already. But anyways, she had this really cool spreadsheet. And it basically showed like when she worked most, what month, and like how long her sprints were. I was just like, that's interesting, and it'd be cool to see what kind of sprints work best for me, like on average. I usually do longer sprints because I'm a meanderer, and like the first few minutes I don't do anything. But I'm wondering, like, if maybe I did shorter sprints, I'd have to force myself to get started faster, so it'd be cool to track that. So that was one of my things, is track the sprints. And then I want to finish the first draft of my fantasy novel. I put that as like my goal for the year. I don't know when exactly. I was just talking to Sarah about this. And because I haven't actually started writing it, I don't know my writing pace of this story. So I'm gonna kind of take January and see how fast or slow or whatever I'm going to write the story, and then go from there. And then I also want to send that fantasy novel to my critique partners, so Sarah and Cachet. And then I also set a goal to submit to 6 short story openings. I just feel like it's good practice to submit, and like I said, I wanted to work on my short fiction because I have several stories that I actually really like, and I don't want to get rid of them or like let them fall to the wayside. They're kind of weird stories. I like the like slipstream horror kind of deal. So that's what I write for my short fiction. So I would like to submit 6 times. Maybe it could be the same story 6 times, could be 6 different stories, could be 6 new stories. I don't know, but I just said submit 6 times as my goal for the year.
Good morning.
It is just, oh goodness, dog mom life. It is just after 8 in the morning on January 2nd. I did end up updating again yesterday because it was late. I ended up staying out with my friends a lot later than I had expected, which is great. I have no regrets. It was a hilarious night. But I did come home and do one more sprint. So I ended up with 1,667 words. So if it was NaNoWriMo, I'd be right on track. I was working on the prologue. I'm not finished, but I'm nearing the end of what I had planned out. So I think I'll probably finish that sometime early on today. But right now, I'm just drinking my tea and waking up slowly. Good morning. It's Wednesday the 3rd. I don't think I actually updated again last night, but I did write. I ended up with 1,500 words and change for the day, which was great. Today it's 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock. I stayed up a little bit late last night to read Demon Slayer because I got to the final battle begins. So of course I had to keep reading. I ended up actually having to force myself to go to bed around 1 o'clock, which is great, but it's 9 o'clock now and I'm only just getting up and making my tea now, so it's fine. We will survive. But yes, today is the 3rd and I have already read 3 books, 3 volumes of Demon Slayer, and I have not even read today on the 3rd, or I haven't counted my reading for today on the 3rd. So I'll probably end up at 4 by today. We'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna make my tea and then I'll probably crochet for a little bit while I drink my tea just because I think that's what I want to do. I ended up finishing not a chapter. I don't know if it's a chapter. The first installment in my fantasy novel. I don't know if I want it to be a prologue or a chapter. Originally, I had it as a prologue because the first little draft of it that I did was really short. I think it was like 1,000 words or less. Now, the 2 characters that I had in that prologue are now point of view characters, and the chapter is like 3,100 words or something like that. So it feels more substantial as a chapter. So I'm not sure if I'm calling it chapter 1 or prologue or whatever. But that's done. It's about 3,100 words. I think it's over 3,000 words. I don't know the change afterwards, but it's 3,000 words at least. I finished that yesterday. Today, I think I want to start on what I had planned as the chapter 1, but also I kind of want to switch gears and maybe look into my short story. I have a handful of them that I really like that I want to work on. So He Has These Antlers is one of them. Clawfoot is one of them. The Plague of Apollo is one of them. And then I have one I called Habit and Tosca, they're more weird than the others, and they think they need more work, so I'm not gonna work on those right now. But I would like to start with He Has These Antlers, and read it through and see if I still like it and what I can do. So yeah, let's get to work. Good morning. It is the 4th. It is just after 7. I just started a stream. I'm using the first sprint to kind of warm up and film intros and set myself up. But anyways, I ended up writing 1,100 words last night, or yesterday, not just last night. I wanted to write more, however, I was reading Demon Slayer. I found out that I 100% lied in whatever clip that I updated that I had only read 3 books. I was at 4 or 5 in reality, and as of last night, I am up to 7 books, 7 volumes of Demon Slayer for the year so far. I have 4 left, so like might finish today, might finish tomorrow. It's pretty intense. That's why I feel like I allowed myself to not write so that I could keep up with what's going on. So but I'm planning to write today. I have my stream going. I'm gonna get some words. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock, and then I'll be back for the rest of the day. Oh my gosh, my voice. This is my morning voice. But yeah, let's get some work done. Do you ever finish a series, books, movies, TV shows, and you finish and you just kind of sit in limbo and wonder what to do with yourself? That's me right now. I finished Demon Slayer, which is awesome, but I finished Demon Slayer. I have to say, I'm super pumped for when the anime catches up to the ending. I don't know if this current season that's coming out will be it, or if there'll be one more afterwards. I don't really know. But it's gonna be cool when we get there. That's for sure. Yeah, I should probably write now. It's getting late. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is Sunday the 7th. I know it's the 7th because it's my dog's birthday. I don't think I've done any like talking updates for the past couple days, but I have been working. I promise I've been working. I've actually been blowing my goals out of the water for this month, I guess. I started my 4th chapter last night. I haven't written that much in the 4th chapter, but the point of view was flowing really well, which I'm really happy for because I was nervous to write this character. I would say she is one of the most important characters, but one of the ones that I personally am least connected to, so I was worried when I got to her point of view that it was gonna be like flat, but like it was flowing, it was good. But my goal for the month was to get 4 chapters done. So I'm not technically finished the 4th chapter, but I'm in progress in week 1. It will be interesting to see how many chapters that I can actually get done and like use that information to plan going forward. This is the birthday boy, by the way. So I'm on the 4th chapter of my fantasy project and I'm really happy. I've also, crazily enough, not been like super overwriting. I feel like the 3rd chapter that I wrote is a little bloated, maybe just a little bit, but there's no dialogue in that chapter because this character has nobody to talk to, and she doesn't talk to herself, so there's no like outward dialogue. She like has some internal dialogue, but it's a tiny bit bloated, but like that's a problem for later. I can fix it later. I also have been doing a really good job keeping track of my sprints. I have a spreadsheet that I might like pop up on the screen or whatnot, but it's like not an exact science. It's just more to gather information for like the speed with which I'm writing and like how I can guesstimate going forward how long things will take. But I was like looking through my sprints and I had made a total, like a word total for all of my sprints, and I am like so close to 10k. I think as of Sunday today I need like 750 words or something like that to reach 10k for week 1. So I was like, that's my goal. Anything else that I get is awesome. 10k in by itself is awesome. I was not expecting to get that much, but here we are. The project is flowing and we love it. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I'll probably be doing most of my work like in the morning and in the evening, because we're gonna go do a little hangout, and the birthday boy is gonna get a bath and get himself all set up for some little snapshots, and then yeah, I'll be back in the evening. But anyways, I will let you know how it goes. Bye. Hi, hello, editing day here to wrap up the video. I just wanted to say I got so much work done this week that I'm really happy about and really proud of, especially coming out of like such a big writing slump and kind of having the ups and downs of writing again, not writing again, writing again, not writing again. It was really nice to just consistently throughout this week get some work done. I know like part of the success is that I wasn't working, so it'll be interesting as I add more shifts to my plate, seeing if I can maintain consistency and some balance. But overall, I'm really happy with how this week went. I did hit the 10k. I think I had like 10,400 and change for the week, so I was super duper happy. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching and going through this week with me. It's been super duper productive. I've also read a lot. I'm very sad that I finished Demon Slayer, and I'm very happy that I finished Demon Slayer, so it's just the way it is. If you want to write with me, I am currently writing on Mondays and Thursdays from 7 to 9 Eastern, so 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern. So if you would like to join me, I will be there. I'm also considering starting a reading stream, but I have not decided when that will be. So like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell, and you will find out when I have decided. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope the beginning of your new year has treated you well so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.